What's up, YouTube? Terry, aka Taprecords, here with a 2022 video. Wow, 2022. This is my studio. Just gonna do a quick tour, just panning around a little bit, showing you some of the gear that I use to create my beats and music and all that kind of cool stuff. Have this RTA producer station desk, which I picked up on Facebook Marketplace. I think it was like $100. Somebody just wanted to get rid of it. They got a new desk and I said, sure, I'll take it. So Facebook Marketplace is a really good place to pick up some stuff. I have a Newmark turntable, Scratch Pro, which I picked up to sample some stuff into my various samplers. There's my MacBook Pro. I want to update that, but it's working out well for me. And then you see my little hand with my BeyerDynamic headphones and the little Sphinx that I have on top of my M Audio speakers. I am a member of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity, and that's why I have the Sphinx. And then there's a cool thing right there that I picked up from IKEA. You'll see a trend in my studio with some IKEA things. But it's a pegboard and it allows me to keep a lot of the little things like SD cards and the little LED remotes and all that kind of stuff. Keep it out of the way and have easy access. It's a poster I picked up online of Godfather of Funk, or one of them, on my Mount Rushmore, George Clinton. And then a couple of monitors that I use and my Arturia MicroFreak, which, man, I really like this thing. It makes such cool sounds. And they're always updating the firmware. See, one of my older audio interfaces, the propeller head interface, and I just use that now for when I do DJ streaming. I have that hooked up. And then my Universal Audio Apollo Twin X, which I really like. And then this producer station desk has a lot of little nooks and crannies, a little pull-out drawer, which you'll see my Behringer TR-909 clone, which is the RD-9, which is one of my favorite drum machines along with the 808. This thing sounds incredible. You know, it's used in a lot of, it's the house sound, and I really like it. Curtis Mantronic used it a lot also, I believe. And then, of course, like Schoolie D. But it's got, really, really cool sounds. Just some hard drives, a Zoom multi-effects pedal, and then another IKEA addition, the cup holder, which keeps my coffee cups off of my desk. And then if you look below, a couple of samplers and a patch bay. If you don't have a patch bay, it'll save your life. Akai S2800 sampler and an Akai A4000, and those things are really incredible samplers, old school samplers. Have my wind instrument down underneath my desk for easy access. I am a saxophone player originally, so I can use that wind controller to assist me in, playing some of the sounds that I might not be able to, play on the keys. And then my Behringer Poly-D, which is a mini Moog clone. This thing sounds incredible. And my Nektar MIDI controller that I use. And then there's a Griffin 2-tier keyboard stand that's holding it. And then the little pull-out drawer, I have the complete, I think it's M32. I think that's what they call it. I hope I don't mess that up. It's got a lot of good control for complete. And then another pickup from Facebook Marketplace, a Moog Theremin original, $35, Facebook Marketplace. I tell you, if you're not hip to Facebook Marketplace, guys, you gotta look, because things are there all the time. And then another Sphinx that I have, like I said, A5A 06 Ice baby. And then a Teac reel-to-reel. I'll record music and play it. It's got that warm compression sound, but I'll also run tracks through that. Or my little 4-track there, I'll run tracks through that and then put them back into my computer. Gives a nice warm sound. There's my Traktor setup for my live stream DJ sets. A couple of signed album covers from the Daz Band when I saw them in concert. Chilled with them for about an hour after their concert, and man, really chill guys. Have a lot of vinyl underneath for listening to and sampling. Dusty Fingers collection. And then there's my Canon 5D Mark II. Need to upgrade that. I don't do weddings anymore, or not much, so it hasn't been a rush to do that. Little boom box, and then some other music, and then a little Rocket 5 speakers that I got from the thrift store. They were like $5. I was like, do these work? And they're like, yeah. So I was like, I'll take those. And then to set the mood, gotta have a lava lamp and get some plants, live plants, not fake. Get some live plants for your studio. Adds a nice little feel. And then I have some LED stuff, just, you know, trying to set a vibe, trying to set a nice mood to get in that creative space. Have a string of Govee LED strips to enhance the mood. And they also, the cool thing about those, you know, you can program different settings. They can chase each other or they react to the music, and it's just a fun thing. And then my Monster neon strip, which I tried to write out tap on there. And then a stack of vinyl that I need to go through, sample, and store. You know, I've been sitting on the floor in that same spot for about a month, so I've been pretty bad at that. Another 4-track recorder, and then a bass guitar and a regular electric guitar that I plug in to strum out some chords and then sample with those. Some artwork in the studio, and then just taking you around the top, just showing you, you know, the vibe. I think I'm gonna get another Govee. You see how it ends there, and I have another just plain light strip. You know, it kind of just stays static. You can change the colors and things like that. Keep debating it if I want to get another Govee and have the light going around the whole room. I'm not sure. There's another view of the producer station, and then I have the mixer set up on the right hand side. Cool thing about the desk is all the rack spaces that it has, so I can put some of my old gear in there. A couple of SP-404 samplers, the regular 404A, and then the MK2, which is incredible. Then I have a puzzle that I'm working on, and this is really good if you get into a little rut, or you know, you just want to break. Get a puzzle, put it out there, put a couple of pieces together every now and then, keep the brain fresh. And then there's a wider view of the studio again, and some of the other LEDs, and then the cloud thing that I have shooting on the ceiling. And then of course I have the little TV, so I can have stuff playing in the background, sound down of course, but just, you know, if there's a game going on, and I can just turn around and see the scores and things like that. And of course all my little Funkos, which have a lot of the old school Marvel ones, a couple from The Office, and I have my Roland RD-9 MK2. The thing I found out, I used to have everything, or want to have everything hooked up all at one time, so I didn't have to unhook gear and things like that. But as I've gotten more and more gear, I just pull out, you know, like I'll pull out the RD-9 when I wanted to do, you know, certain types of music. I don't have to have it in my hands at all times. So guys, that's pretty much my studio. If you have any questions about anything, give me a shout in the comments. You know, feel free to reach out or email, and we can chat, chop it up. I will be doing some more videos in the future, some more beat videos. And then also I'm here in Austin, Texas, and I plan on doing what I did in Chicago when I was there, when I would go to the record stores and interview the different record store owners about, you know, their shops. I think I'm going to start doing that here in Texas, since I've been here 2.5, 3 years. And so I think I want to get out and start doing that also for some additional content. And I really like talking to, you know, owners of the record stores and just getting a deep dive into their mindset and things like that. But thanks guys for watching this video. This is Terry, aka Taprecords, signing off. I really appreciate you watching. And of course, like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Peace.